Okay Google, stop. Welcome to another installment of Jacob records a video and talks about personal stuff while he has no pants on. I have underwear on, but that realize you can't see. Roll the intro. Good morning everybody, my name is Jacob, back at you with another video, and today I am here, I'm back in my bedroom, as you guys can see. I haven't shot a video here in quite a while. I've chucked this good old light that seems to be in every single, the background of every video I shoot ever. It doesn't fit on my bookshelf, so it's laying down sideways because it adds colour to the background, stuff like that, you know, YouTuber things. As you guys would have seen from the title, today I am going to be doing a first time tag. I've seen quite a few people do this. We're in quarantine, so I thought, why not bring back some old YouTube trends?
What a joker.
My first kiss was in 7th grade. We were in PE, so like we were in sport class, and we went on an excursion to the tennis courts, very low-key area, very kind of bogan, and I remember on site there were these like old public toilets, and anyone who's Australian would probably know the old toilet blocks, how they used to be made up of like power pole posts, like those green posts. They just used to be that, so you could see through the walls and stuff, and it was really gross and full of spider webs and moldy and everything. And I remember her and I, we snuck away and we'd like planned it, and we told our friends like, oh god, we're gonna have our first kiss, we're gonna do it. And then we went, said to the teacher like, can we go to the toilet, can we go to the toilet? And he was like, whatever, because our teacher, he was a legend, he didn't care about what we were doing, and like at all. I had him every year for the entirety of high school. He was a legend, love him. And two of our friends came with us, and we made them wait around the other side of the dirty toilet block while we went over and we're like, okay, what do we do? And I was like, I don't know, you done? And she was like, no, I haven't. And she was like, do we just do? And I was like, and we just went, and then it was like a massive thing, and then I remember I jumped up and down and I was like really excited, and she did too. It was a very mutual thing. She didn't. Yeah, then we were around and it was a massive thing, and then I remember I went home and posted on Facebook like, oh my god, best day ever. Look, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And yeah, that was my first kiss, behind a dirty toilet block on a PE excursion to the tennis courts. First app I check in the morning when I wake up during quarantine has been Snapchat, because I've been trying to use it more to kind of keep in touch with more people, talk to like a broader range of people while we're all here isolated, because I think everyone needs people to talk to. So I've been checking Snapchat a lot more. So if you want to snap me, I'll usually reply, look, add me down in the description. Let's chat. I'm so open to that. So if you want to add me on Snapchat, do that. Then it'll usually be Instagram and see how many more people have coronavirus on Facebook. But yeah. The first broken bone I ever had was, I was 13, I think, and I was playing chasings with my little cousin and running down the hallway, and I like rolled my ankle, but because of the way my foot landed, it like cracked this bone down here. It was like tiny, but look, I am a sook and I never did anything rebellious enough to warrant breaking an arm or a leg. So the only bone I have ever broken is that. The first foreign country I ever visited was New Zealand, and if you guys want to go and see the vlogs, they are they exist. I love watching them, me personally, but as a video they are very different to the type of stuff that I upload now. So if you want to go see them, I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description and go and check them out. It was the most beautiful trip ever. I was literally talking to my mum about it this morning, how much I loved that trip. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to New Zealand. That is the first and only country I've ever been to outside of Australia. My first Instagram post is now deleted. I have no idea where it is. I thought I would have saved it somewhere back in the day before you could archive posts. I was a teenager and I like deleted all of my old Instagram posts, which now I hate because I would have loved to go back and see what I was posting. But look, it would have been a photo like this. My first tweet was Cody Simpson ... so cool. I mean, I'm not wrong. And my first Facebook post, look, I'll find it later and I'll put it here. So it turns out it was just a whole lot of me thanking people for giving me things on Farmville. I'm just gonna laugh at it and pretend that it's funny. Can you believe I was that stupid? The first time I ever got in trouble at school was, what was it? The first time I ever got a detention at school was in 8th grade. I don't even know what happened. I was literally just talking to one of my friends and the teacher was in a really bad mood. She was one of my favorite teachers, but she was also very moody. And then I remember one day, me and my mate, we were just talking and she was like, shut up. And then we kept talking because, you know, we're in 8th grade and we were boys and we were playing Minecraft probably in the back of history class. And she was like, shut up, blah, blah, blah. And then we kept talking and then she literally sent us down to the principal's office, no word of a lie. I was a goody two shoes through school, right? So me getting my first detention, I'd never got a bad note in my diary. scary. I'd never done anything wrong. So for me to get sent to the principal's office for talking was like the worst thing to ever happen to me. So me and my mate, we got sent to the principal's office and we went down and spoke to him and we were like, look, this is what's happened. And he was like, well, that's a bit stupid. And we were like, yeah, we know. And he was like, well, you got sent here, so I can't just let you go back because then that's against the rules. Like if you get sent here, you have to be punished. So he's like, you just get a lunchtime detention and then, you know, move on with your lives. But for me, that was like the world came crashing down. My entire schooling existence is now ended because I got a detention. And I swear to God, I did not tell my parents that I got a lunchtime detention probably until I finished high school. It was a lot for me. I was such a sook and I was such a goody two-shoes. The first YouTuber I subscribed to was probably Fred or Smosh or someone. Teddy, an old like comedic skit YouTuber, all his videos are now gone, but me and my cousin used to literally sit there and laugh about this one video about exams. If you guys remember Teddy, he used to upload like videos ages, like a decade ago. So if anyone can find Teddy's old videos, please link them in the comments or like, you know, DM me on Instagram because I really want to see his exam video. My first girlfriend, my first proper girlfriend, was in high school, like in 7th grade. It was a great relationship. I'm pretty sure we broke up because I left a note in her locker because I was too scared and too much of a sook to, it's kind of a recurring theme. I was, and I still am a massive sook. So I'm pretty sure I broke up with her. I'm very sorry if you're watching this or anyone who knows the situation. I broke up with her via a note that I left in her locker and I remember just seeing her run down the hill crying and I was like, and before that, I was in a mini relationship during daycare. Look, I still remember, and I'm still in touch with some of the girls that I was in love with, and still might be through like primary school. And yeah, so look, I've had girlfriends. I'm just gonna stop talking. My first car was the Beast. It was a white Ford Festiva with these sick stickers up the side of it, like wave stickers up the side of it. It was like a white bubble driving around, and then I accidentally reversed it into one of my mate's parents' cars. It got broken into and all this. Look, it was just an experience. And then we sold it to someone in Devonport who came and just took it. So that was fun. I hope the Beast is still alive. My first celebrity crush was definitely Kathleen from High Five. There is no two words about that. My first mobile phone was one of those like old flip phones. I remember I got it on my 10th birthday because that was kind of like the thing. I waited, and then when I was 10, my parents bought me a mobile phone so I could like call them and stuff, and I never used it, but like I had a mobile phone and it was one of the flip phones, and I remember I bought the Gummy Bear song as my ringtone. I spent like $7 of my credit at that point when you get like $20 a month, and I used to carry it around in like a little phone sock that had like a little monkey on the front of it, and it was so cute. And it was just, look, it was just a vibe. It was a total vibe. I still have it somewhere. It's very, very lost, but it's probably in this room. Just no idea where. The first date I ever went on was with a girl that I was kind of talking to in 6th grade, and we went to the movies together, just her and I was like, oh my God, I'm going on a date. And it was crazy. And I remember, I don't even remember what movie we were seeing, but I remember the whole time I was like, oh my God, how do I hold hands with her? How do I do it? Like, how does this work? Am I supposed to do it? And look, to this day, I still don't know how this whole dynamic works. I just don't know how to make moves. Yeah, I remember thinking, and I like slowly like moved my knee, and then we were touching knees, and then my heart exploded, and then I would slowly like move my foot over, and then our like full from knee to foot was like touching, and then I would start like moving my leg up and down, and it was, look, really weird when I talk about it out loud. And then I'd like move my pinky onto her knee, and then this, and it was like a little fucking caterpillar. And then eventually I remember we were holding hands, and it was gross because we ended up watching a movie being all sweaty and stuff, and then that was the end of the movie, and then we left, and then I never spoke to her again. So yeah, that was my first date. Real fun, real cute. Don't recommend going on a first date at the movies because go watch movies when you've been married for 6 years. Relationship advice with me. My first fear was 100% spiders. I have very slowly worked through that fear of spiders. Now, if I know there's a spider somewhere, I am totally fine with it and I can kill it. But I tell you what, if like a huntsman jumps out, like if huntsman came down this wall right now, I'd probably jump straight out the window. My first job was at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look, it was great. I love being able to say that I started working at a fast food chain because I think everyone should have their first job at like a thing like that. Anyone who says that they went straight into like a proper job is lying, because you need to work in fast food or like at Kmart or anything, both of which I worked at, to get some kind of workable, like working, what is it? Compatible skills? No, people skills. Knowing how to work and be a employee. So I worked at KFC for 6 months, and at the time I thought it was fun. Then it kind of got really bad, and then I hated it, and then I quit because a manager was very mean to me, and I ended up throwing a mop at her and walked out. never walked back in. My first pet, I've got photos of him actually. I have an abundance of photos of Buckley, my first border collie, all around my room. Here's a photo of me and my mum with Buckley on the day that we got him. Look at him, he is so cute, our family. And there's me, and there's Buckley. As we grew up, me in my old school uniform, and that's Buckley there. He's probably like 5 or 6. Hella cute. And then this photo is really sad. This is like one of the most saddest and special photos. This is 5 minutes before Buckley passed away. But yeah, Buckley was a beautiful dog, and he lived till he was like 16. We like grew up together. Sad moment over. My first YouTube video was, well, I had an abundance of first YouTube videos on this channel. A lot of you have seen my first YouTube video. It's a beautiful video. And then on a channel before this, I used to make like Minecraft videos. I will show that to you one day if you want to see those videos. And then before that, I actually used to post and upload videos during high school, like on my phone and stuff. No one knows where they are. If you guys want to see them, I can try and find them, because yeah, that's a whole thing. So yeah, that's my first YouTube video. The first concert I ever attended was actually only a year and a half ago. I went with my girlfriend at the time to see Pink in concert. I got tickets to her concert for my birthday, and it was the most insane thing ever. I had never been in an arena like that for a concert before, and then getting to see Pink live as my first like flagship concert was insane. Like getting her flying over me and doing all that stuff, it was the best. The first text I sent today was, I said why to my mum, because I woke up to a text from her saying, I think you've been hacked. Because last night I sent her a message about the coronavirus, and apparently she thought that it sounded like it came from someone who had hacked my account. First person I text when something exciting happens is definitely my sister. I haven't actually mentioned her at all in this video. We're quarantined together, she's on the other side of this wall. First person I text when something exciting happens is Georgia. First thing I do when I get home every day is take my pants off, because I love jeans and I love pants, but I also love not wearing pants, and I love just wearing underwear and pajamas. Quarantine is just a vibe. The first time I ever got drunk was at my 10th grade leavers party. Like after our graduation, my mum packed me like 5 UDLs into this big esky bag with like lemonades and like orange juices and everything, and I was paralytic, and I ended up making out with a girl in the back corner for the entire night, and I got offered a cigarette, and then I cried because I didn't want to smoke. It's just a whole thing, and then it's all just been downhill from there. And the question you all came here to see, the first time I did the deed, I was 17, and look, it was a time to be alive. And look, you're probably watching this because you watch my videos and you support everything I do, and I really do appreciate you, but let's be honest, that was just a really weird time for me, you know that. Yes, I was 17 when that happened. First times, hey. And the camera goes out of focus. Not even the camera wants to know what's going on in my life. Okay, bye. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you want more videos like this with me and Pikachu just kind of hanging out, make sure to leave a like rating on this video. It really does help me out a lot. Hope you're all staying well and safe in quarantine. I know it's such a crazy time out there for everyone, but stay in there, stay home, and you know, we will all beat this together. And the world's such a nice place to be at the moment outside of coronavirus. Like everyone's kind of really supporting each other and giving people things to do, and like working out and working on yourself. And I think it's a really kind of sickly beautiful time. So, you know, if you want to, you know, reach out, DM me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, let's have a convo about the coronavirus and the world. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Yeah, and I'll see you guys soon with another one. Love ya. Bye.
Cause it's been at the back of my mind, and I thought about it once only, eat twice to see if you would run by, to my mind. I've been at the back here waiting, but I can't get you out of my